There's something about Champagne Supernova, that dreamy, rolling strumming pattern. It feels like a memory you just don't want to let go of. In a champagne supernova in the sky. Today I'm going to show you how to play this Oasis classic. Step by step, we're going to start with an easier chord and strumming version for those of you who love the song but aren't quite ready for that full Oasis style strumming, and then follow it up with the strumming pattern and chords as they are on the recording. By the end of this lesson, you'll not only be able to strum along to the whole song, you'll feel it too. Grab your guitar and let's dive into that opening chord sequence that sets the tone for everything. Starting with the rhythm muted, we are breaking this down into 16th notes. So we're going to count 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. We have a down on 1. We have a down on 2. We have an up on the A of 2 and down on 3. And we have a down on 4. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. Bringing the chords in, we have this strumming pattern per chord. So chord number 1 is A sus2. We jump into a G. We then jump into a D/F sharp. And an E major. So cycle those chords. Bringing those together, slowed down with the A sus2. G. D/F sharp. I'll play through the intro, verse and chorus to give you an idea of how it sounds if you'd like to join me. 3, 4. Focus on light, even strums across the strings if you want to get that mellow, rolling feel. If you want to hear the percussive click that's in the Oasis sound, use a pick for that. The only other parts of the song you now need are chorus 2 and the bridge. If you bring your strumming pattern with you, I will meet you later on in the tutorial. If you've really enjoyed getting to grips with this easier strumming pattern and chord sequence, and you've got an appetite for more, we're now going to cover the main chord loop and strumming pattern as it is in the recording. Beginning with the developed strumming pattern, we're going to play it muted first. We count 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a, 16th notes. We have a down on the 1, a down on the 2. On the and of 2, we have a down and then an up on the a. We have a down on 3 E and. We have a down on 4 and a down on and a. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. The chords are founded on the A sus2 chord, but they walk a descending bass line in a cycle. So we start with the A sus2, we then bring the third finger up to the 3rd fret of the E string to play A sus2/G. We then move our fingers around. There's a couple of ways you can play this. I'll play it this way for now. Index finger 2nd fret E string to play the F sharp, and middle finger ring finger to position the A sus2 chord. And then we finish with the A sus2, but with the E in the bass. So light strum slowly so you can hear how that sounds. In order to make the bass notes stand out in amongst the open resonance of the A sus2 chord, I like to divide the strings up into bass notes and chord tones. So for the A sus2, it'll be the A string and then the higher strings. When we go to the A sus2/G, the E string and the chord tones, which I'm generally focusing on the 3 highest strings, the E, B and G. If you hit the D, that's okay too. The F sharp is the E string, and then the A sus2 over E. And what that does, it gives them a little bit of separation so we can distinguish and really get that feel of the descending bass line. So playing through the strumming pattern, putting that in place with the counting on the screen. B for bass note, C for chord tones, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. Technique-wise, practice getting an even volume between the bass notes and the chord tones. What you find is the chord wants to go louder because there's more strings involved. So in order to get the bass note to resonate, you have to pick it a little bit harder and softer on the chords. So it really exercises your picking control. Great practice. The second chorus is where the song really kicks in. We're using the same strumming pattern, either the easy version or the full Oasis strum, but the chords change slightly to give it that powerful lift. So we have an A, a G, a D major 7 over F sharp, and an E. These chords are less washy than the A sus2 cycle, straight up major chords with that classic Oasis punch. Let's strum through this together, nice and strong. 3 and a 4 and a. That lift. Think of it like you're pushing the song forwards without losing that laid back feel. Next we hit the bridge for this short mood change. It's 8 bars long. The strums have more urgency. For bars 1 and 2 and 5 and 6 we play down strums. The bars in between you revert to the strumming pattern you've been playing previously, whichever one you chose. This section plays G for 2 bars, A for 2 bars, then a G, 1 bar, a D for 1 bar, and an E for 2 bars. This is really going to drive the energy. Now let's do that full 8-bar bridge together with the chords on the screen. We'll do a slowed down version and then to the speed of the song. 3, 4. You now have all the tools you need for the entire song. The verses going forwards play the original 4-bar A sus2 loop. The choruses play the new uplifted major chords version. The bridge is the same, and the interludes play what you would play for the verse chords. Once the song concludes, it plays out on an F. Play the F/C if you don't have the bar chord, a G, and an A. Let's play through some sections of the song so you can hear how this goes together. We have the intro, verse 1, chorus, verse 2, the uplifted chorus, and the bridge. 3, 4. How many special people change? Where were you while we were getting high? want to get even tighter with that Oasis groove, rewind and lock into the chord loops. In this video, I show you how to play 9 summer vibe campfire songs. I will see you next time.